Today we're gonna go on a really fun adventure and I'm very much looking forward to it. I just left Bangkok a little bit ago and along the way I've been hitting a whole bunch of Arlos, seeing a lot of sights, and we even got to see a Galarian Moltres, which was really cool. Unfortunately it did run, probably because we were going too fast, but obviously I wanted to let it go because what if we got a shiny bird after, you know what I mean? And currently we are at a rest stop. There are bathrooms and such right over here, and if you look in the game, we do have some stuff, including a big old Pumpkaboo, which is kind of neat. But honestly, there's nothing too insane here, so the plan is we're just gonna use the bathroom real quick, we're gonna get back in the van, and then we're making our way to our destination, and I am very excited about it. I've been waiting to do this for just the longest time. And the Dialga is down. What do we got? 2270, not the hundo at all. But since it spawned right here, we might as well do it and make it everybody who joined. And man, that spicy chicken thingy you just gave me is hitting hard, but do we have a shiny? No, how about you?
Ready, set,
Win with no. And all right, 2258. So yeah, hopefully we get better stuff on the way over. And after about a 2-hour drive, we have finally made it to the Living Green Elephant Sanctuary, and I'm so excited to be here. In fact, you can see the elephants right over there. The really cool thing that I like about this place is that there's nothing guaranteed to you here. You're paying to be with the elephants, and then you do whatever they want to do. So no forcing them to do anything, nothing like that. You're just purely here, and then you're just spending the time with them. And I'm very excited to spend some time with some awesome elephants. And also, we're gonna play some Go here too, because apparently there's a good amount of signal, but there's also nothing here. Well, there's also dogs though, admittedly, but you know, dogs aren't Pokestops yet. But anywho, let's go hang out with some elephants. Well, so far, this place is phenomenal. I'm so glad they have a baby here. I've wanted to see a baby elephant here. And that thing is only 5 months old. His name is Charlie, and he is a menace, apparently. So we will be dealing with him a little bit later, but right now we're doing a little mountain stroll up here. I was a little late, because unfortunately, the typhoon's hitting me, so hopefully this mountain adventure goes well. Also, out here, there are spawns. I've already clicked on pretty much everything that can be shiny, and there was really nothing here, but we'll see what we can get. Well, that was a fantastic experience. I'm so glad we got to do that. For whatever reason, Lazy Girl just really liked us washing her. Like, they kept calling her to, you know, get out because it was time to get out, you know? And she was just like, nah, we're gonna stay in here for a bit. And it doesn't help that we were still splashing her the whole time. But then afterwards, I decided to hang out with Charlie some more. He's just over there, and he was very, very friendly and very playful. And I found a little extra food for him too, so, you know, had to hook him up. And after all of this elephant goodness, we have an Arlo from the balloon, and it would be cool to get it here. Come on, elephant luck. No. Oh, man. It is what what it is, I still had a fantastic time here. And if you ever get a chance, definitely come to Living Green Elephant Sanctuary. It is totally worth it. You can tell they care about the elephants quite a bit, and none of them felt forced to do anything. Like, they were all doing their thing, and the people were just following them along, especially the baby. He's not being forced to do anything. If anything, he was telling people to get out of his way. All right, everybody, it is now day 2, so we're not doing any more elephants, even though it was fantastic. But we are going on another really fun adventure. We're going to be going to the ocean and such, and of course, we're going to be hunting Shiny Duraludon along the way, because that wasn't a thing when the elephants were around. But now I have 2 researches. These are the complete 3 Dynamaxes, and this is not a shiny, it's a 1268. I do love that these researchers give us Dynamax ones, and honestly, somebody did tell me something in the comments. In fact, a few people did, but this does have an evolution, so it is worth going for these things. I don't know if they're going to try to pull a fast one on us because it can Dynamax, and its evolution is a Gen 9 Pokemon, so hopefully they don't say, like, any Dynamax ones can't evolve, because that would just be lame, but I could also see them doing that. But we're going to still try to go for at least 2 shinies just for the shiny living dex, and this one is also not it, a 1269. Nice. But anywho, we're eating breakfast right now, and then we're going to head out on our adventure, and hopefully we'll get more of these researches. We're, of course, going to battle way more of these Dynamax battles. All in all, we're just going to have another fantastic day, but I don't know if it could beat the elephants. That was just phenomenal. Speaking of Dynamax battles, the hotel hooked us up yet again, and you know what? It's hooking us up with a shiny. No, 1716 though. Pretty far from the hundo, but we will take the candies, because again, it does have an evolution, and if we ever do get a hundo, I will be maxing it. And now our little adventure is going to begin, and we've got a Duraludon in the car that isn't shiny still, and a 1678. That's really bad. So I'm going to assume we're in a place called Nong Nooch, as you can see behind me here. This is a big botanical garden of sorts, and there's quite a few dinosaur things here, including a Pennywise dinosaur I saw a little bit ago. So yeah, this place is very interesting. Plus, these cactuses are crazy. They have massive, just big cactuses, but also like cactus trees. So yeah, we're gonna check the place out, but also we do have ourselves a Duraludon that was right here. It wasn't shiny, and it's a 1725, but yeah, this place is really something. Like, it's cool for sure. We'll see what we can get here, but if we don't get anything amazing, I mean, we still have all this cool stuff to look at. Like, I've never seen anything like this before. This place is weird in a fun way. I mean, we've got orangutans over here and a Spinosaurus and a T-Rex over here. I don't really know what the theme is, but it's something. Something interesting about this place is that it is a Dunsparce nest. Luckily, we don't have to care about that anymore, but what I'm trying to do is get one of these Duraludon quests. They're very uncommon, so hopefully we can get at least one more of these things, but that wasn't it. Well, this place is very interesting, to say the very least. The show was cool, all the dinosaurs and stuff are weird. I can't say I'm the hugest fan of the elephant treatment here, but that is kind of a thing here in Thailand, unfortunately. But on the upside, there are Duraludons here, so this one isn't shiny, but because we completed this one, I now have 2 researches that are done. Let's catch this and then we'll check those. Let's see what number 1 turns into. Please be shiny. No, it isn't, 1258. And number 2 will be not a shiny, 1289. So I just realized I never claimed these, so we might as well do this. This is not the premium one, this was just the free one, but we might as well just claim everything we can get from this, and then see what kind of encounters we get from it as well. We're also waiting on food, or at least I am. Everybody else at the table's gotten their food right away. I chose the noodles though, that's probably why it's taking a little extra. But here's encounter number 2. It is with a Mawile. Everybody loves a nice Mawile. And then we got this final one before the final rewards. It's Galarian Meowth. That's kind of fun. Not shiny though, but it is boosted, so good luck. Just like the Mawile actually. And also my noodles are on the way. Well, the noodles were good, not exactly what I was thinking they would be, but we also have another Duraludon now, and it's not shiny still, 1735. Boy, oh boy, I do hope we get lucky with this thing, but I mean, we're not at 64 yet, so we can't say that we're under odds. Now we have another Duraludon in the coffee shop, but it still isn't at 717. Making our way to the next location and racing through the mountains while we do it, but it isn't shiny, and a 1726. We were going slow enough for this one. Here's hoping it's shiny, please. Ah, no, 1710. And Lynn got
1721.
Hey, there you go. She got a better one at least. All right, guys, we've now made it to Pattaya, and we're going to be going to an island called Nemo Island, I think, and this is where a lot of clownfish are, so no pogo from this point on for a little bit, but this should be a great time. Well, the snorkeling was a lot of fun. The whole clownfish thing was a little interesting. We basically just went to a spot where they knew where a pair of clownfish were to take pictures, so if we got that picture, there it is. I mean, it was a fun little experience for sure. But now, of course, we're back to the grind, and we've got another one. Come on, Duraludon. No, 1705 as well. What about you? Not shiny for her?
1735.
Yeah, better for her, thankfully. Here's hoping we can get that shiny, but we're trying. We're going to do every one of these that we can. I'm spending every stop, but those tasks are stupid rare. Joey was kind enough to send me this Duraludon. Let's see what happens with it. No, not shiny from Australia. It's okay, but thank you, Joey. I was actually able to solo this one, which was awesome. But will it shine because of the solo? Let's find out. No, 1726. Just before we got on this really fast highway, we got another one, and oh, it's shiny. Yes, let's go. That's what it looks like. And you?
Nope.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but
okay.
On the upside, we do have one here, and hopefully she'll get one too. But oh man, it just feels good that we actually got our hands on one, and I don't know how many it took, but we'll take a look after this one. Of course, we're gonna get a shiny dex entry too, so that'll be exciting to see. So, shiny Duraludon is caught. Let's get it in the dex. It looks nice and beautiful and shiny. Oh, love it. And then just to take a look at it, it's not amazing, and it's from Ambong Nong Chan Tian Thian Chang Wat Chonburi, Thailand. Sure, I did all that correctly, right? Was that good? Yeah? And if we go to the dex, it was 46 of them in total to get that. Good lord. But we got him. And it's beautiful. We're now at the Pattaya floating market, and we're gonna check that out in a second. We're not quite there yet. But of course, there was a Duraludon here, and we did not back-to-back it with a 1735. This is good. We're gonna keep doing as many of these as possible, because I still need that second one, but this place is pretty awesome. Well, believe it or not, on this wonderful boat ride, we have ourselves a Duraludon. It's at the very end before he U-turned, but let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get a shiny one. Lynn didn't, but she got a 1744. That's actually really good, but I can get a shiny and a way worse one, so at least she's winning here. Turns out there's two Duraludons here now, which is great, and also not a shiny one, and 1705. Ever thought I'd see fried scorpions ever, but there they were. And no, I'm not going to try any of that. But we have a Duraludon, and it isn't it $16.94. And surprisingly, this market had a single quest for Duraludon, so we'll see what happens with it. We get to see the intro, and it's not it, but still cool to see it. So this little gachapon has a whole bunch of rip-off Pikachu thingies in it. It's fantastic. I mean, we've got Ultraman Pikachu, there's a Mega Charizard one, there's a lot of like Pokemon-related ones, but there's also like Super Saiyan Pikachu there. And as you can see down here, there's Iron Man Pikachu, as well as Godzilla Pikachu, which, speaking of which, that's what I got. And I am very, very happy, because I love Godzilla and I love Pikachu, so even though it's a rip-off, I'll take it. Smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and let me know in the comments down below. If you're hunting for it, have you gotten that shiny Duraludon yet? And if you have, how many encounters did it take you? And did you get it from research or from the Dynamax battle itself? And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video right down here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.